think we're back. What up, peeps? Welcome to the Gabe Fix. If it's your first time here, hey girl, hey. If you've been here before, hey girl, hey. Welcome back. I'm here with my bestie, Kelli. And we are doing a truth or drink. Yes. So we're looking for all of the questions. We're going to see what y'all come up with and see what we feel like answering. So, what are we drinking, Kel?
Tonight we are drinking the Vin Chocolate Noir.
Mm-hmm.
This is a chocolate wine from Cooper's Hawk. I'm not sure if you have a Cooper's Hawk in your city, but yes.
Yes.
It's a red wine with a touch of chocolate.
A touch. Yeah, it's actually like not as sweet as I thought it was going to be. She was like, let's do the chocolate wine. I was like, I don't know.
I didn't realize you hadn't had it.
No, I hadn't had it because I just, have had it up there in my cabinet like all the other 25, 40 bottles of wine that I had. So I used to have a membership at Cooper's Hawk, and then I got pregnant, so I put it on pause. And then after I had Reagan, I unpaused it, and then I just started accumulating all of this wine, and I just don't drink it as much as I used to because sometimes it gives me a headache. A lot of times it gives me a headache, so I just don't drink wine as much as I used to. So it's a ton of it up. It's a ton of it up there. Oh, it's supposed to be true. Okay, so here's the name of the game, or the name of the game is Truth or Drink. So you guys are going to ask us questions, and if we feel like sharing, we will. If we don't, we'll take a sip, okay? Now, I've seen this done, and folks is like taking shots. We ain't doing that, okay? Because
we ain't trying to be laid out.
I'm not trying to be lit, okay? Yeah. So, why not the caramel crown? Oh, you know what? We do have the salted caramel crown. Maybe after we finish this, maybe we'll switch. I don't know if we'll actually finish this. But it depends on how many questions. Not the whole bottle.
You said finish.
I meant the glass.
Oh.
I'm not going to drink this whole bottle. I forgot that we had the salted caramel crown. Mm-hmm. I actually completely forgot about that. Just opened it. Okay. So, let's see. Were you guys competitive with each other with sports or anything? First question. This first one I saw. I don't play sports, so.
I was a cheerleader. Couch.
Yeah.
She was right there, though.
I was, but I was not ever interested in being a cheerleader. Or on dance. I think I was on the dance team in like middle school, and then never again. Never again. I think did I try out in high school or college? No, not in college.
No, not in college.
I think maybe once I tried out in high school.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember either. I was like, did I try?
I was there, so I don't remember.
So maybe I didn't. Maybe I was just like, you know what, this is not my calling. I don't know.
She was there. I was a cheerleader. She was on the dance team. And then, the rest of the time.
Yeah.
But she was there.
I was there. Okay, so have you ever both liked the same guy?
That's a good question.
It is a really good question.
Answering that?
Do you want to answer?
Oh my God.
This is kind of like what I feel like this story, but I feel like we've talked about this story. Did we talk about this story?
I feel like we talked about it, but I don't know if we talked about it.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
I don't think we talked about it.
So, okay. I don't know how to answer that question. Is it a yes? I guess it's a yes, but not at the same time. Yeah.
But kind of at the same time.
Actually, we probably sound ridiculous.
We do.
Trying to, figure out, I guess it was kind of at the same time, but it wasn't I don't know, whatever. Long story short. So, one of my exes, he was, first guy that I ever really, loved. First everything, okay? So, we, halfway dated. It was weird because when I was in high school, I wasn't really even allowed to date. So, it wasn't like this where we was, going out, kicking it, hanging out, whatever. But I was, infatuated with him. I like love him. You guys know how you feel about your first. Like that just it doesn't go away. So we go to college. He had graduated like a year before us. But then when we went to college, I found out in a roundabout way that he was like checking for Kelli. He would be like calling her collect. And I just remember being in her
collect on the calling card.
That was a collect call.
It's not. Okay.
Was the calling cards collect or were they not collect?
Okay, continue.
They was collect. So I just remember being in her dorm room and he had like called or something. And I was like, oh, who's that? And she was like, Charlie. And I probably should have picked her.
Shut up.
Why was that the first thing they came to my mind? His name was Tommy. And I was like, who was that? She was like, Tommy. I was like, my Tommy? And from there, I don't even remember how all the conversation went, but I was upset and I think I left and then
No, that's not what happened.
Well, what happened?
Did not leave.
I feel like I
she
did
was
leave.
like, Tommy, and she said, my Tommy or whatever, and I was like, I mean, I guess, because I knew that they had dated in high school or whatever, or went to prom, because we all hung out at prom together. And she was like, he loves you. And I was like, I didn't know you knew that. And so she started to cry, like immediately. Tears just started pouring out of her eyes. And so then I started to cry. And so we just sitting there crying. And I was like, I can't, if that hurts you for him to call me. I mean, because he like really liked me. So it was like a thing to where I wanted to give him a shot because it's hard out here for a pimp.
I feel like at that point, though, we weren't there. He came back around years later.
He came back. So
but at this point, you weren't really, I feel like you were entertaining him, but you weren't really like.
But I wasn't really. So years later, he came back.
Okay, but wait, stop. So we were both crying. And this is what solidified the fact that we were like, you know what? We are really cool friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that was, I feel like you said, you're my best friend. I wouldn't do that.
Friend.
And I was like, oh, I'm your best friend. So then we that's how it started. So in high school, because here's the thing, like, ain't nobody trying to be shady. I don't want nobody being like, well, why was she even talking to him if y'all used to date? We were not that close in high school. So it was kind of a different time period. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to throw that in there.
Yeah.
So scratch that. I don't know what happened there. But he did come back around years later. And I was like, I mean, who am I to stand in between what could happen? If he the one, hey, he turned out not to be the one. Because he's I won't say that. But
I won't say that. but I didn't even entertain it.
Yeah.
Thought about it.
That was an interesting. I forgot all about that.
That was a long answer, too.
It was a long. That's kind of not cool. Everybody is saying that that's not cool because y'all knew that we were dating. FYI. You can see the. But see, that's the thing. Like it was never a outright public thing. Is what I was saying because I was not allowed to date in high school. So what we did was like
I knew they went to prom
behind closed doors. We went to prom together, right? Yes. But it was not like he was, and it was also one of those things where he never professed that I was his girlfriend either. He never it was kind of like a secret. Yeah. So unless she was like in my close circle who knew what had happened, she didn't know that it was. She didn't know that it was like that. So,
and what you guys are failing to realize is we didn't get to be best friends until college. Exactly. That situation
is what kind of like
what was like. Okay, if him liking me makes you feel that way, then we're gonna scratch it. Mm-hmm. So we were cool in high school. We were cool
right,
in middle
exactly.
School.
Somebody says high school does not count. It does not.
But in college, that's when the bond was set.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, there was no like you said, when we were kids, it was kiddie stuff. Like when the guy I went to prom with, nothing. you know what
exactly.
I'm saying? So
it was
we don't think of it like that.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't like that. I'm trying to go back up to see.
Yeah, to
see the questions. There's so many.
Lot,
okay, but some of them are like general questions, not even like truth or drink type of questions. Some of y'all are just asking regular questions. Somebody said, how many bodies do you each have? The world will never know. Let's see. Are you ready to answer this question? You want to get it over?
Which one? Ah!
You ain't gotta do it just yet, but let's warm up a little bit. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Have you ever covered for another when cheating with an ex? I don't think so.
Never had to cover.
No, it's never.
Would have if I needed to.
Right, but it has never come down to that. No. Let's see. It's hard out here for a pimp. It is. Like, have we ever, this is funny, have we ever farted around each other? I probably have, because I'd just be like, oh, excuse me.
No,
like, I'm not that type of a person that's like.
She says the funniest thing. No,
what do I say?
You might want to move. I just had the worst bout of gas.
Right.
Like, who said that?
I'm being courteous, okay? Because if you stay right where you at, you might smell it. I'm going to just let you know that that's what it is. Like,
I'm not an open.
Yeah.
I try not to be anyway.
Yeah. Do we want to talk about this? What is your favorite sex position?
Oh.
I mean, they went there. Feel free to drink.
Fine.
Oh, okay.
So are you going to tell yours?
I mean, I don't think that it matters. I'm
missionary.
Is it really?
Missionary all day.
Are you serious?
Missionary!
I don't think I ever knew that.
You didn't know that?
Really?
I want you to know that.
I don't think I ever knew that. Missionary? Oh, okay. That's interesting. I like it from the back. It hard from the back. Oh.
I knew that.
You knew that. But I don't think I remembered that yours was missionary. I don't remember that at all.
She says that because I'm the freak of the week. I'm about to
right. It's very confusing to me that is. I'm like, really? So vanilla to me. Like, you know,
I am
like a
not vanilla.
So
still my favorite position. Y'all learning a lot, aren't y'all? Wow. Talking to love me to drink.
Honey, people are laughing.
She's like, what?
Kelli was about to twerk. People are like, a missionary. Have you ever had a threesome? I feel like that looks bad. It looks really bad. It looks bad.
It does.
But I promise.
I promise it's not. No.
I think it was just the dramatic effect of it.
Yes.
All, but it looks really suspect.
I don't know what I just got myself into.
That is hilarious.
You know how, like, when people are, like, doing those lie detector tests, I'll be like, of course they failed. You can't ask nobody that.
Exactly. Like, come on.
Yes, I'm going to be nervous if you ask me that.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, somebody said them PKs will always surprise us. Oh, my goodness.
My mama is going to see this video.
Well, my mama is going to see this video. She could very well be watching.
She could very well be watching right now.
I am going to say, I mean, I had, you know, I fully enjoyed my 20s. I will say that. How about that? That's all I got to say about that. Okay. Did Kelli always like Babe?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. From jump. Everybody did from jump. I feel like I was the last
one special meeting set up
to come around.
She couldn't call me and say nothing crazy about him. I always took his side, and she would be like actually irritated with me. I'd be like,
you're my best friend.
Calling me for what? What are you going to do?
Yeah, she literally was like, "You need to get it together. What are you gonna do? Stop playing. What is it gonna be?" And I was like, "Is you my best friend, or is you his best friend?"
Like, I'm your best friend. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
And she did, and I totally appreciate that. She has always loved him from the jump. Everybody loved Chad from the jump.
We have a great relationship too.
Mm-hmm.
All day.
Yes. Let's see. Have you ever skinny dipped?
No.
I have never skinny dipped before. I'm trying to make sure. I've always wanted to, but I never have. I mean, because the thing is, like, you got to be in a place that's private enough.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's private enough to where you know nobody is coming, and you can.
Or a new beach.
True. Would you go to a new beach?
I want to.
Me too. I feel like it would be like so freeing to not care. You know what I'm saying? Like if everybody is doing it and nobody is looking at somebody like trying to get off or anything like that. Is just be free. I feel like I would do it. Just let it hang. Okay. Would y'all go to a new beach? I wonder. Like, is that taboo? Is that weird? Let's see. Somebody said take a drink if you have more than $100K on your bank. But did you mean in your bank? I'm assuming that's what you meant. Okay. Have you ever smoked weed? I have. I have in college. I had a roommate that was a straight weed head. And that's all she ever did. Got up, smoked, went to class, smoked, took a nap, smoked. And one day, and she would always be like, I'm going to get you high, I'm going to get you high, I'm going to get you high. I'm like, girl, I do not fool with that. One day, I just was like, okay, I'm tired of you talking about it. Let me just try it. Worst experience of my life. It was the worst. It was the worst. Kelli was like, are you okay?
She had on my blue shirt.
Everything was delayed. Like, I don't understand how people enjoy that. Because I was like, you can't do anything. And I don't know if maybe she just gave me some super high.
They have it's like different types of weed from what I'm learning.
Yeah.
People talking about it now because it's legal in so many places. I've heard that it's like,
I don't know what
like up
or it'll just, I think whatever I had knocked me off. Of like, I was just done.
Okay.
And I was like, I'm not ever doing that again. Ever. So, that's your question today. Have you ever had sex outside?
Yes.
Yeah. I think that's pretty common.
It's pretty common.
Yeah. Oh, dang.
What does it say? I can't see.
I mean, I guess you have to ask these questions to make it interesting.
I guess y'all do. My goodness. Wait, let me read it again. Do y'all like to listen?
Go ahead and read it out loud, Kelli.
Read it out loud.
I mean, you in this video too, shout it. You pick some questions.
Hold on, it's going up. Where'd it go? I can't see it no more.
She's playing.
I'm not. I want to read it right.
Oh, there it is. Right.
Do y'all like to receive or give oral sex?
Both.
Oh my God.
The bed is undefiled.
The bed is undefiled.
As a married woman.
Right.
I would hope that all of us married women are out
doing
here
what
giving
you need to
and
do.
receiving.
Giving
okay.
and receiving.
Yes.
Daily.
That is all I'm going to say.
Every day.
Well, I won't say every.
I will say every day. Do it. If you ain't doing it, figure it out.
Yeah. If you're married, go for it.
Oh my God, I keep trying to drink and ain't time to
why are you so low?
I know!
Somebody said they've been to a topless resort and it was fun. Favorite sex toy? Dang.
My goodness, what? Can we ask questions like, what's your favorite perfume?
Where's the dare in that? Or where's the,
Hey, the bedroom's under fire. Are you answering?
Are you answering? I drank.
Oh, you drank?
Yeah. I mean, y'all don't need to know everything. Sheesh. I'm telling a lot here.
Answer.
Answer. They might want to know. They might want to pick it up. I have heard somebody talk about, what's the one that I saw Miley post about? Tracy's dog or something? Has anybody tried that? Does anybody have it? Because it's the only one whose name I can't remember, because
Tracy's what?
Tracy's dog or something like that. I constantly hear people refer to it. So if you're looking for one, I've heard it's great. I don't know personally. And somebody said, I guess that's why I'm divorced. Why? Naturally done? Why? Because of the oral sex thing?
I have to give y'all some questions.
Okay. Sorry for the questions, keeping it spicy. No, that's okay. I mean, that's what we're here for. We're here. Yeah. Well, my goodness, all of these questions. I don't know that I want you to answer these questions.
I can't see them. I feel like I should look at them too. Are you even gonna look at that?
I'm not gonna answer that.
A whole lot.
No, somebody said Tracy's dog is just okay. This is the first opinion that I've heard that it's just okay. I feel like everybody and their mama be so gung-ho about,
I'm ready to www.tracy'sdog.
Yeah, it's crazy. Somebody said, moms, if you're live, get off. I know, because y'all got us over here
mama.
It's my mama.
Yeah,
I feel like my mom, you know, she knows this stuff anyway.
My mom does.
Anyway,
but my dad.
But is dad watching though?
No, but people be reporting back.
Oh, true. And church members. Y'all be watching and reporting
church
to
members. Hi, I know y'all are here.
If you could get a piercing other than your ear, where would you get it? I have actually had a piercing in my tongue before, and another place that show we made with.
Well, I had my belly button pierced when I was in college. We went and got those piercings together.
I got my tongue pierced and she got her belly button pierced in college. Yep, together. I remember my mother was heated.
My daddy was heated.
She was heated. But I was like, hot. I'm out of high school. I'm out of your house. Because I wanted it in high school. And she was like, no, not while you in my house. So as soon as I was out that bad boy, we went and we did it.
Well, I was on a dance team and we had our midriffs out all the time. And all the other girls had theirs done. And I was like, so when I got back home for break, honey, walking around in them little clothes, Daddy was like, come here.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
And I'm going to say, y'all give us some tea tonight. You here for it? We try to get people what they want. You know what I'm saying? What are we drinking? So, if you're just joining us, we are drinking
Vin Chocolate
Noir from Cooper's Hawk.
Red wine with a touch of chocolate.
What is the red wine base? Is it a cab?
I think it's a cab.
It's so good.
It just says a red wine.
It's really good. If you have a Cooper's Hawk,
you really like it?
Try it. I do. I think because I'm so surprised, I was expecting it to be just
I'm surprised that
super
you
sweet.
didn't know.
It's been up in my. It's
a very good blend.
Yeah, it's really
not
good.
So sweet. So if you don't like sweet wines, then you'll like it. If you do like sweet wines and not dry, then you'll like it. It's really good in between.
Somebody said y'all should do a Zoom girls' night with us during the pandemic. It would be so fun. I'm here for this.
Somebody else said that for my birthday. That would be really fun.
That would be fun. Just like a Zoom hangout. We can all just chat. Because it's the thing, reading the comments is one thing, but being able to see your face and
hear you guys
talk to you.
Yeah,
that would be fun.
That would be fun.
Yeah. Maybe we'll think about. Okay, here's another one. Gabe, why didn't you pledge AKA in college? Well, we both did not pledge in college. So, I mean, that's not a secret. But because the line didn't happen until after I was gone. So, it just wasn't the opportunity. We thought about it our sophomore year, and it just wasn't the right time. So, then I didn't have another opportunity. So, I've had to just for years and years and years. Kelli didn't have to wait that long, but I did.
Yeah, I just happened to get the opportunity.
Yeah,
right as soon as I graduated.
Yeah, so just different.
You didn't have to. You just don't drink anyway.
Because it's good. This is the problem. We probably should have had something that we don't enjoy sipping on because it's good.
Drinking it.
Yeah. You kind of late, but hey, D. Henry. Oh my goodness.
Let me go ahead and answer this. Y'all gonna keep asking. Let's say this. Everybody's gonna keep asking about my marital status. Am I married? Am I still married? Am I separated? Look in my glass.
Next.
Video coming soon.
Oh, that's so funny. Jeannie, you're so funny. If Babe is watching, he'll be more than ready for a makeout session.
just came down here talking crazy.
Oh my goodness. I don't think that you would even be able to answer this question. But is sex better with a white man or a black man? The best sex that I've ever had in my life, and I've had some numbers, has been with my husband. And I'm not saying that because he's my husband, I probably just wouldn't have answered the question. But honestly, I do believe that marriage puts a whole nother level on your intimacy and your sexual experience. It's completely different. So in my experience, that's what it's been. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's people out here having good and bad sex regardless of their race. That has absolutely nothing to do with it. It's more about what do you have and do you know how to work with it.
Hey.
So that's just my opinion.
I can't answer
that. Let's see. Oh, hey, Steph the Beauty. Your husband is the one that works at Cooper's Heart.
Christian.
I still have not met him.
I just seen him last week. So, hey, Steph the Kimmis. Hey, Christian.
Kelli, have you ever dated outside of your race?
Yes. Going out with 3.
Were they white men or were they?
They were all white men.
They were all white. Did we both go to the same college? Yes. We went to the Tennessee State University.
Hey.
Yes. The one in Nashville, the only one.
We've been in school together
since middle school, since 6th grade. We've gone to the same school. That's a really long time. Mm-hmm. How many years is that?
I just calculated it. I don't want to talk about it.
It's been a really long time. It's been a long time. That's a long time to know somebody, right? So many things, so many stories. Mm-hmm. Just all of the things. Somebody said, "Oh my God, how was the pain? The pain of what? The pain of right? What was the pain?" Would you like that? I've been asking because it keeps coming up. It does. It keeps coming up. Have you guys ever had a girl on girl? Well, I felt kind of bad saying that really loud because Chunky was just kind of walking upstairs, and I was really, really loud. And I know he's probably watching, but have you ever had a girl on girl experience? I didn't want to just blast that for judging you as he's walking. Let's see. Somebody said, I can't even think of anything crazy enough to match these questions. I know, right? Y'all are really coming for the information. Sheesh.
Feel some type of way.
Oh my goodness. Somebody said they discussed that way back on the live together, and she didn't want to tell why. I don't know what you're talking about, but she was talking to Erica. Gabe, how do you feel about Demetrius currently? I think Demetrius, I feel the same way that I felt about Demetrius before. I don't feel any different about it. I know y'all are looking for this magical tea, but it's nothing really. Sorry. Have you ever thought of divorce? I have not. No. Well, why was that so funny to you? Oh, jeez, Louisa!
I'm sorry. Woo! Woo! What is that saying?
Oh no! It stopped. Can y'all still see us?
Can y'all still see it?
It said that the recording stopped. Okay, I put it back up. Y'all still with us? That was weird that it did that.
Are y'all there?
Right? Are y'all still here?
Oh God, that was terrible. That's why live is bad.
Okay, the camera did stop recording, but now it's like stuck on the. Do y'all see? It doesn't say that on your screen, does it? Does it say that it stopped recording? Oh, okay. I think it went away. Okay, cool. So we're back. Sorry.
We're back. Sorry.
The camera. So that's the thing. Another thing with the camera, I gotta figure out this whole live streaming thing because it only will run for like 30 minutes. Normally, it'll like cut off. So I'm glad it didn't cut off. It just let me know. But 30 minutes is like the run time.
Yeah, I was laughing at those words on the screen.
The giggles tell me the wine is good. The wine is really good. I'm telling y'all, it's good. If I can send y'all a bottle, I'm telling you. Gabe, have your kids ever caught you in chat doing the nasty? Thank goodness, no. I would not even know how to feel. Like, I have no idea. They haven't. But, I mean, we typically utilize the blocks on the doors, so nobody's have to just be busting through nothing. So, yeah. I mean, yeah, and if they did see it, you just have to explain it to them. This is what they call birds and bees and all of that stuff. Would y'all ever do an OnlyFans? I wanted to start an OnlyFans, and Babe vetoed it. He shut it down. So
what are you doing to OnlyFans? Is that what you
like take pictures of whatever? People like pay to get pictures. I don't think that it's video involved. I don't even know. I think that it's just pictures. I was like, I'm taking pictures of my toes or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, does it have to be nasty?
No, I think people are, because I was watching something where this chick was talking about how much money she made showing pictures of her plants. Like, she would take pictures of her plants. And she's got tons of people who pay to see these pictures. And I was like, wow. I'm about to start taking pictures. I'm already taking pictures of a bunch of other stuff.
Let's start an OnlyFans.
Hey.
Beat, and that beat step for fans.
So
hey. Might have to start an OnlyFans.
See, so you don't even have to show your face on OnlyFans. See, that's why I was like, babe, I'm about to start showing pictures of my toes or something. Somebody was like, ain't nobody finna be fantasizing over my wife's feet. I'm sorry. I said, wait, you get these bands and these stacks. You might say something differently, but he vetoed it, so I didn't do it anymore. Kelli, have you ever had short hair?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
My hair was
you had a really cute little bob. Yeah, it was really cute. Mm-hmm. Somebody said they thought it was more to OnlyFans. Yeah, it's. I guess it's what you make it.
Yeah,
you can make it.
If it's your fans, then you give them what you want to give them.
Yeah,
I guess. I thought it was more to it too.
Yes, the wine is from Cooper's Hawk. So I don't have a membership anymore. I canceled mine. Somebody said, do we still have membership?
I do.
Kelli still has hers. So I still have like three more bottles left to pick up. 3 or 4 more bottles left to pick up. I haven't canceled this like a whole year ago.
I have like a crazy amount of bottles.
Double-digit bottles.
And it's crazy. And I cannot drink that much wine.
Wait, who tested positive? They didn't cancel the verses? Somebody got the COVID?
Oh no.
What? Is this an outfit that I have on? No, it's my pajamas. It's a loungewear set from Fancy Homebody. It's just like shorts and a top. I mean, if you was bold enough, I guess you could wear it outside if you wanted to. But the material it is, it's like, what weather am I going to wear this outside?
Right. It's like a sweater.
It's sweater and shorts. So it's just like loungewear. I've had it on all day. I've been mighty comfortable all day. Ashanti has COVID. Dang. Oh, man.
So she's out.
Oh, that's
I'll be
sad.
praying for her.
Dang. I know. I hope she's okay, too. It's one of those things with, like, you just never know how you're going to get it. If it's going to take you down, if you'll be somewhat okay. Like,
no symptoms
yeah,
at
you
all.
just have no
Are
idea.
you going to be contagious?
Oh, they said someone in her crew was positive.
Okay. So
okay.
They probably don't want her around because then she's been exposed.
Yeah. BBL plans. So here's the thing. I've wanted a BBL for a really, really long time. And I still kind of go back and forth between having one or not. I do think I have decided that I will have a tummy tuck at some point. And obviously I've talked about this before, like getting my breasts lifted. So I don't know. I'll decide then whether I want to go forward with the tummy tuck or not. But the BBL, I'm just not sure about it anymore. I had a consultation, and the doctor actually told me, they said that I wasn't a good candidate for it because I didn't have enough. And I was like, you was a lie from the pits of hell. I got tons of fat you can take off of these thighs. And they were like, we just don't think that you'll be the best candidate for it. I was really upset by that. But it was a doctor here. I feel like if I talked to a doctor that specializes in BBLs, they would find a way. Because I've seen people way smaller than me get BBLs. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. That's my take
on it. Sure. I'm kind of sure. I've had some surgeries. If y'all follow me, if anybody follows me, I've had some surgeries. One of my surgeries is a really big surgery, and it's like, woo! Recovery from that, like doing that on purpose. So, right now I'm going through, doing the right way of losing weight. No more fast fixes, no more ketos, no more Beyonce diets, no more, going through it the right way. I lost 16 pounds, Jamie. Yeah. But yes, I love the look of it, and I still want kids. So it's not in the immediate future.
Yeah.
Hey, Kelly, I saw you on the news segment in Los Angeles. Yes, that was me. I was on the news twice this year, actually.
Oh, yeah, you were on there twice. Name a brand you would not work with again. I would never do that. It's just not. It's not even. That's not cool. So.
And I've only worked with like 3, so.
Let's see. Like being slapped during sex. Okay, y'all done spiced it back up.
Oh, we're back in there.
Okay. I mean, I think it depends on where you smacking me. Like, or slapping me, or slapping my butt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't be slapping my face or nothing.
Be more specific.
Right, like
you don't want to get beat up.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But a healthy little slap.
A little 50 Shades. Ain't never hurt nobody.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
50 Shades of Fun.
Kelly, did you get your outfit from Venus? I have that. This is actually my top.
This is Gabrielle's. Where do we get this from?
This top is from Unfolding Style Boutique, which is Shauna's clothing boutique. If you guys know Shauna Marie B, my friend, she's got a YouTube channel. This is from her boutique. That's a shirt that I bought. I think like when she first launched, it was like part of like one of the first things that she sold, and I have it in like green and pink. I just love that shirt. It's so comfortable.
I have to give me one shirt. I had on something else and I needed to change.
Yeah. Do you guys have secrets you have never shared with each other?
It's doing it again.
Oh, what's it doing? It's doing what again?
It says that.
No, I'm not saying that.
Oh, okay.
Are we frozen?
Maybe not. Okay, who's on?
Oh, if I'm not saying the brand I was supposed to drink, my bad. Wait, am I frozen still?
Is that not frozen? It's not frozen over here. It's just got that, and then yours didn't have that. Oh, now it's gone. Keep going.
No, but I'm not getting no more questions either. We don't know if we're frozen or what. No,
Yes,
we're not
I
frozen.
know.
Oh, okay.
Now we can still see.
It must just be our raggedy iPads. Like,
Because I'm still getting feed.
Oh, you are? Oh,
Mhm.
well, you have to answer.
Nope, not
ask the
bad.
question.
Yep, Gabe, you're supposed to drink. Did you drink?
I didn't. Sorry.
Not frozen. We can see.
I didn't finish.
Oh, what?
Dang.
You
Finished too?
Yep.
Hmm.
So are we drinking more chocolate or are we going to something else?
I can take more of that. I don't want no crown. Fist fights. Y'all ever lose a fight?
I've never been in a fight.
Never been in a fist fight. I was almost in a fight.
That was so funny.
Y'all.
I was like, what is going on?
I've never fought.
Oh, that was,
anybody
you've
in
been
my
in
life.
almost 2 fights.
I have.
Almost 3.
3?
Remember the A in the heart? And I had to talk that girl down because you walked through the line in college.
Oh, y'all. Let me tell you something. You are in college, or if you ever think about going to college, and you go and you're around, like, you know, sororities, fraternities, Greek life, please don't ever break a line.
Don't break their lines.
If they're lined up or doing a line dance or whatever, please don't break the line. I had to learn the hard way. But first of all, they wasn't even Greek. These were
Don't
like,
stop that.
I'm sorry. They weren't though. They was like sweethearts or something like
They were
that.
sweethearts. But they was
But they was bout it, okay?
And I just happened to have class with the one girl, and we had gotten cool.
Honey.
And they was like, and I was like, super bigger than us.
They really were.
And Gabrielle was like, wow. And I'm like,
I was like,
bro,
you ain't even.
we don't fight.
Honey.
And I think as your best friend, I'm supposed to pitch somebody or something.
Honey,
So
I don't know how it
ended.
ended. I think
I
they
talked
just,
her down. And
is
she,
that what happened?
and
Because
she
I just
like
remember
talked
being
them
like,
off of you.
I was just like, let's go, whatever it is.
I was so mad at her.
Because what I'm not going to do is back down from a fight. Now, whether I'm going to win that bad boy, I don't know. But you're not going to come at me, and I'm going to just be standing there.
Word of advice to people. Yes, you do back down from fights. Yes,
I'm not backing
Yes,
down.
you do.
What's it going to
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Back down from the fight. Okay? Because your other friends,
honey,
we supposed to help.
Man.
So now I got to get pinched and my hair pulled, and now we both going to get
But the other time, it wasn't even my fault.
No, that wasn't your fault. You talking about when she threw that thing at you?
Honey, the bartender literally picked up
the whole tray.
a whole tray and threw it at my chest, and I thought I was about to lose it. I tried to hop over that bar, and I was like, I just remember being picked up. I don't know who grabbed me, but somebody grabbed me, and they were like, no, we're not doing this. But I was getting
Me
ready
and Sparkle
to
grabbed you because you went up in the air like the Matrix.
Yes, because I was getting ready to hop over the bar. Like,
I was like, no.
You will not throw something at me when I'm trying to
out of
pay
hand.
you for a drink. I'm literally trying
And she
to
hit
order
her
a
in
drink.
the chest.
It was like, you know, the bar
with
thing,
the thing
where they hold the little napkins and the stir sticks and the straws and that big black thing. Literally, she picked it up and charged it at my chest. And I'll never forget that. I was so mad at the club owner because they were like, oh, well,
they didn't do
I was
anything
like,
to her because I went and got the owner. I was like, oh,
What?
no. I was like, she just hit her.
She just assaulted me.
She was
She
assaulted.
me.
And we had to calm her down because this girl was ready to fight her.
Honey. Ooh, it was bad.
Now I was going to fight that night.
It was bad. And I'm not even like, I wasn't being rude or disrespectful.
No.
I was just trying to order a drink, pay her my money. I just wanted to Long Island. Like, I literally was just trying to get a drink. And I don't know if somebody ticked her off. She was just mad. Oh, we got another juicy question. Did we get another juicy question?
Ever got a lap dance by a stripper?
The stripper question is so funny. Are you going to answer that?
Yes, I have. And when she backed the thing up, it was like it should have had like beeps. It should have been like beep.
When I tell y'all, I still beat myself up for missing this moment. Like, the one time Kelly goes to the strip club, I was passed out, just done, because we came from a house party, so it was a wrap for me before we even got there. And by the time we got there, I feel like I had like all of everything I had to drink hit me, and I was passed out in the boom boom room.
She went up to the boom boom room.
I was just curled up, sleep on the couch.
Where's Gabrielle? She done went up to the boom boom room. Were you supposed to pay to go up
Knocked
there?
out. I don't know who let me in or why they let me just lay on that couch and fall asleep, but I was just up there asleep.
And caution, don't go to
Please
strip club
don't.
in your city.
Because you were running to
everybody knew me that
Everybody
night.
did.
Hey, Kelly! Hey, girl! Hey,
Mhm.
hey, you need some money? You want
Yeah.
some what? You want some money?
But strip clubs are fun. I've been multiple times. I think that they're fun. I think that I've passed that period in my life. Obviously, I'm not going to strip clubs now. I don't even feel like it'd be a good look for me to go to a strip club right now, but I've been. There are tons of fun.
But it was fun. It was fun, and it was so funny because when she started backing up, I was like, ah! Oh! She turned around and was like, don't do that. Calm down. I was like, oh, I got checked by the... Okay.
How did I go to sleep in the boom boom room? Child, I don't even know how I knew it was there.
She goes to sleep.
I was just looking for the closest place for me to get to where I could lay down because it was just like, So somebody came and got me and took me to somebody's car. And then I spent the rest of the night, in somebody's car until they were all ready to go. Because they were like, we're not going to leave you up here sleeping.
No. And they wouldn't let us up there to get her.
Yeah.
That's like, I have to pay. No, we don't. We're going to... My friend is up there.
Yeah, it was so funny. Okay, I keep seeing this question. Do we use food in the bedroom?
I have.
Yeah, I have before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, trying to keep it spicy. Yeah, but why not? Have you ever smoked the devil's lettuce? I'm assuming that's weed, but that's the funniest thing I've never heard it called the devil's lettuce before. Is that a normal, like, I've never heard of that before.
We already answered that.
Uh,
Here's one. Have you ever been to a male strip show or was danced on by a male stripper?
Do you want to answer?
I don't know.
Well, I want to answer if you want to answer.
I don't know. What do we do?
I mean, tell the truth, shame
My
the devil.
bachelorette party was
everything.
everything.
I deserve a reward, an award. I deserve an award for that whole day. Because it was fantastic.
Oh my gosh. I would love to relive that.
It was like out of a movie. Literally,
a whole Kardashian over here.
It was a whole, like, literally, you can tell us we weren't celebrities. VIP treatment everywhere. Like, literally, that whole day, from your bridal shower to the end of the night, was epic.
It was epic.
So
like,
epic. It was so epic.
No words.
Oh my goodness, it was so epic.
So yes.
Yes, to answer your question. Oh, have y'all ever tried hard drugs?
What is hard? No.
I guess anything other than weed. Let's see. I think it's so funny, the rules of this game, because like every time I take a drink, it's either like the answer is yes, or you know what I'm saying? Like the answer is yes and I don't want to talk about it.
Right.
Like, it really is just me answering the question.
Right. It's like,
hey babe, you want to say hello?
Yeah.
Why your face look like that? Let's see. Gabe, when will you introduce Siege to HBCU football? That's a really good question. I would love to like take the family to homecoming and like do the game and all of those things. Babe doesn't really watch like
they're not on TV
college ball other than Alabama, so it's kind of like, yeah, who will we introduce him
like,
to?
Yeah,
this is my husband, babe. I know most of y'all know who I am.
What's up?
But
Hello. Roll Tide.
Like that.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like a lot of like Division 2 football teams aren't like on TV necessarily. So yeah, we would definitely go to games. Football is football, so college football is fun to watch.
I would love Siege to go to an HBCU. Not secretly, I would love for him to go to an HBCU.
Yeah,
They was
absolutely.
holding out for Alabama.
I mean, it's it's HBCU or Alabama. That's it. We good. HBCU or Alabama. We good with that.
Right. I would love for both of my children to go to HBCUs.
Absolutely.
I feel like it is the best experience, especially when you come from a predominantly like white environment, or where you know what I'm saying, like. Going to an HBCU was kind of a culture shock at first for me because I was not used to being around.
Never seen that many black people.
So many black people, but I just remember calling my mom like, these are like this is not just a whole bunch of black people. Like these are smart. They're in honors classes. It's elite. Like I had never experienced that before. My professors were black. I could count how many black teachers I had from K to 12. You know what I'm saying? So it was quite a culture shock at first, but it was the best experience ever. And I would love for my children to go to an HBCU.
I would recommend it.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that I made the choice because my dad told me no, I was supposed to go to Purdue.
Yep.
And I chose at the very last, I'm talking about the very last minute.
Mm-hmm.
Like you couldn't change like a day after, and I changed, and he was livid. And
was
he? He was so mad at me. He was like, I'm not paying. I was like,
fine, I'll go through it one way or another.
And so now he thinks that that's the best decision I could have made for my life. And he like advocates on my behalf for other people and parents. Like let them make their own decisions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was the best. Ooh, choking or hair pulling.
That's hilarious.
Okay. Hey. I told y'all, the bed is undefiled. We married over here. Like,
I ain't trying to die though. Don't kill me.
Honey. To an extent, okay?
All right.
To an extent, okay? Have you ever had a one-night stand? See, I don't like these questions. What happened to JD? He's good. JD is good. He just hasn't been able to like travel. So that's why you guys haven't seen him. But he's good. He's living his life. And yeah, what time you asked about it? So he's doing good. Chad, are you blushing?
No, I know this. I know
He
all
knows.
this
He knows all of these. Every question you guys could think to ask, he knows the answer.
Yeah, we wouldn't be doing the video.
We communicate.
Yeah. Ain't no secrets around these parts. He know the body count number and everything.
She's gonna get another one tonight.
Shut up.
That's, y'all can't talk like that around Chad. I'm just saying.
Oh, if you guys are just joining, the name of the wine is Vin Chocolate Noir by Cooper's Hall. Can you guys see the? So you guys can see the. Sorry, I'm trying to get it in focus. Kind of hard to read it. I turned off the autofocus, so I can't get it in focus. But that's what it is. Somebody said, "Go away, Chad." Wow, man, you're so funny. Advice for a 23-year-old Christian struggling to find balance between being young and serving God.
Why y'all run your mouth? I'll cut power.
That's a good question.
That is a good question. Go for it.
Oh. It's a good question.
You said that like I thought you were gonna keep going, like you had an answer already.
Well, I do.
Like,
Well,
yeah.
It's a good question because you guys know that I'm a PK, and I think that people think that because you're a Christian that you can't do anything else. And I actually talked about this on my live yesterday, how I'm getting ready to be unapologetically Kelly, because there's nowhere in the Bible that said that we can't live our lives and have fun. You see what I'm saying? So I think that every time somebody says that you're a Christian, that means that you can't listen to Beyonce, you can't have a glass of wine, you can't twerk a little bit, you can't, everything you do is being scrutinized. And I just do not believe that. I love the Lord. I testify. I am a praise team leader. I do all of those things. And I still have a good time. I still live my life. I'm still a good person. And if you're judging me, that's what you're doing.
You ain't got no heaven or hell to put me in. So
Heaven, hell, or jail cell.
Okay. Okay.
So that's my advice to you. Keep a balance. Keep yourself grounded. Know what you should and shouldn't be doing, and know when God is speaking to you.
Well, I'm trying to put it in the chat because y'all keep asking this wine. Cool.
Cool.
We got the wine in there. Okay, let me see. Have I missed some questions? Where's my questions go? My live question. My live comment. What I missed?
Have you ever worn lingerie in public? Where is the craziest place you've had sex? Have you ever had?
Are we gonna go through one at a time? Or
this is the same chick.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
Marie, you can't ask all the questions at once.
Hey, Nikisha, happy birthday. She said, let's take a drink for her birthday.
Happy birthday. Nikisha.
Cheers to you, girl.
I feel like your drink was big as a mug.
It wasn't. It just sounded like it. It wasn't big. I promise it wasn't.
Yes, I wore lingerie in public. You remember we had that pajama party?
Kelli, when I tell you, Kelli used to put on some stuff, and I would be like, how do you even feel comfortable wearing this? Like, literally. She would have on, like, 3 strings.
I would never have 3 strings.
That's what it seemed like to me. It would be so, like, outrageous. At the time, it seemed outrageous. So, like, homecoming.
You gonna go to homecoming?
Honey, them pants you had on, it was like the whole side was out.
That's not even a question.
It was just funny to me. She didn't care. She was just throw on whatever. I mean, she was real cute though. She was super cute.
But if this body gets back to when, let me not say
right,
that.
not
when this body gets back, y'all might see some things. Y'all might see me show out a little bit.
I don't know that I have super chat enabled on the Gabe Fix. I know that I have it on GabeBabeTV, but I don't know if it's enabled on here because it's been so long since I've done a live over here. Honey, that's definitely not happening. I dare one of y'all to moon us. That's definitely not happening.
That's bad.
So Ashanti is on Instagram Live just talking. So they canceled the verses. They rescheduled it.
Oh, have you ever had a fight that almost ended your friendship?
Oh, so I'm glad you asked that because it's been asked a couple of times.
No, they have?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Sorry, y'all. No. Mm-mm. We literally only had like 3 disagreements.
Disagreements.
Yeah.
When I tell y'all this is my, like I don't even want to get emotional because I will.
It's got to be like some. I mean, I can't even think of something that would cause us to not be friends anymore. No. Like,
when I tell you this is family, like we can talk about anything. We can be like, I feel like this or I feel like that, and literally go back to whatever we were doing in the same sentence.
Yep.
And not feel no type of way, or have some feelings. Be careful, baby.
Oh yeah, be careful with that cord.
Have some type of feelings and still show up.
Still show
up and be exactly what we need to be for each other and put whatever on the back burner.
Yep. That's exactly how we roll.
We roll like that.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you for that.
I appreciate you. Because everybody can't get that from everybody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's rare. Oh wow, I've been practicing since they announced purses. Does size really matter? Or is it the motion in the ocean? Chad Jr., do you hear my son talking about motion in the ocean? Okay.
It's an ocean.
Well, it's just a figure of speech.
Yeah.
Get out of my conversation, okay?
You go in there.
Right. I can't talk freely with you in this lab.
Thank you, baby. Love you so much.
Honey, I'd say that it's the motion in the ocean all day long because it's folks that are well endowed that don't know what they're doing. So, that's my opinion. What are your other favorite wines from Cooper's Hall? We love, what is it, Bardot?
The Barbera.
Oh, Barbera. Why do I call it Bardot?
Barbera.
Barbera. That's my favorite Cooper's Hall.
The Barbera, I like
their Prosecco.
The Prosecco's good. I like the Viognier.
It is good. Gewürztraminer, yeah. Their almond is good also.
I like their rosé.
I like their holiday. The warm red and the warm white.
The
spice ones. Yeah, those are really good.
Those are good.
There's so many that we like. These are not all our favorites.
The new one I brought over here today.
Oh, it's so cute. We were supposed to be drinking that.
In the freezer?
Oh, it is in the freezer. Should we take it out of the freezer?
Chad, can you get that wine out the freezer?
I forgot because we were actually going to order it, or we were going to open it after we finished this. But I'm not finishing this whole bottle. We're going to have to save that for another.
Girl.
We're almost there.
Yeah.
Kelly, you're going to have to drink on that one.
Oh, the size.
Kids always be in the conversation, right? Why don't I close my office doors? Because we're not in the office. We're in the living room. This is the living room.
It's doing it.
Oh, did it stop again? Oh, we haven't been on here for a whole hour. Okay. We're going to do like 10 more minutes.
Yeah, because it's really easy to talk to y'all.
Yeah. And we don't want to be on here forever in a day.
You and Kelly sing a song together. I've been trying to get her to sing this Christmas song with me for like 3 years.
Was it a Christmas song? You talking about the Braxton?
The Chipmunk song.
The Chipmunk song. And I still ain't learned my part.
No.
Yeah. It's the shortest song ever.
It's like a minute.
And I don't remember it.
Then I tried to teach her another song.
Honey, that song was a lot. You talking about the song you tried to teach me and Mama?
Yes.
What happens is she'll bring it up and she'll send it, but then I forget about it because it don't come back up again until somebody asks us to sing. Like, we're supposed to learn that one song. I done seen you how many times since then you ain't brought up this song, not man.
When somebody asks me to sing a song and they send me a song, I learn my part, and when they sing me again, I know my part.
Well, we'll sing on what's the one they asked us to do? Song Association.
They asked us to do a song association, and I am so nervous, but I think it's gonna be lit.
Why are you nervous?
I don't know. I think it's gonna be. I
have to watch it because I'm not familiar with it. Like, I've seen clips, but I don't like watch it faithfully to know how it actually goes. But maybe we'll do that one on the next live. We'll do it on your channel. We'll do the Song Association. Did you see a good one?
They said you could at least learn the song for her.
Okay, I'm going to learn the Chick-fil-A song. Next Christmas, we're going to have it. I can learn it before this Christmas.
Ooh, have you ever done the do at a family member's house?
Ooh.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, my family member is my mama. Sorry, no. I was married, though. Like, I wasn't doing it as a child.
Yeah.
In a home. Absolutely not.
Let me think. Yeah.
Maury. Somebody said, do we say the N-word?
I said that in front of Big Chad.
You did what?
I said in front of Big Chad.
Oh, I didn't see that part.
You didn't see that?
No, I feel like I only seen it. No, this question just says, do y'all say the N-word? I do.
Yeah.
I do. Can I please shout out your son, Daniel Easter, who graduated from the University of Cincinnati?
Shout out to
you for being a college grad. Hey. That's an accomplishment. Like, for real, for real. What age did we lose our virginity?
Nanya, is there anything you would not do?
I was just about to read that.
Sexually in a committed relationship? I'm not talking about that. There's very few things that I.
You didn't just answer the damn question. Talking about she ain't gonna answer that. You just answered it.
Dang on it!
Oh, that's hilarious.
I love the honesty.
Is there a such thing as too much sex?
No.
Yes. Absolutely.
No, there's not.
Absolutely.
Ever. Every day.
Mhm.
Twice a day.
And I'm still going to take a drink.
And lunch time.
But yes.
It's not.
Have we ever been to a swingers club? I have not.
Oh my God, yes, on accident. You remember
I
that?
remember that story because she called me like, girl.
So
She didn't know that's where she was going.
I did not know he was taking me there. It was supposed to be a job interview. I had my folder and stuff. I had my suit on. I was like, why she got on?
Right. What is happening here?
Wait a minute. Is that a leash? I'm sorry. Yeah, it was bad.
Has there ever been an awkward moment in the bedroom? Yeah, I think so.
I think awkward moments in the bedroom were funny.
It's normal. Yeah, it's happened. Because Mike said, ooh, that's a story time.
What, awkward moments in the bedroom?
No, I think you on the job interview at the swingers.
Oh, that is a story time.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Would you peg your husband? What does that mean?
What does pegging mean?
To
It sounds
peg.
really gross. By the
Yeah,
way.
what does that mean? Would you peg your husband?
What does peg?
Kelli, do we cuss?
Huh?
Do we cuss?
Did somebody ask that?
Yeah.
Oh my God. What?
Curse words? What are those?
What are those? Why do people keep asking, would you peg your husband? What does that mean?
I don't know what that means. Would you peg your husband?
Somebody answered it. Yes, they do.
We did used to cuss a lot on well, we used to cuss more on our channel back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just decided to keep it family friendly. And we've like toned it down. But honestly, I don't cuss as much as I used to. Like, it's not what it used to be. I used to have like a potty mouth. But I don't feel like it's that bad anymore.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah. But honestly,
Oh, pegging and strapping on. No, absolutely not.
OMG.com.
Absolutely not. Mm-mm.
Ew.
Mm-mm. I'm not doing that. It's a strap. I had no idea. A peg? I don't think I've ever heard that terminology before. Somebody said that's nasty.
It is.
Yes, the babies can hear us because
They're right here.
Right here.
Ah! Somebody just said, Kelly, which one of the GabeFlowers friends are you glad she got rid of?
Do you have an answer to that?
Did you get rid of anything?
I haven't gotten rid of. I don't think that there's anybody in my life. Well, there's that one friend, but
Did I ask about today?
yeah, but I mean, I didn't. I mean, it wasn't like that. So
No. I mean,
not nasty, just maybe not your thing. You're right. Hey, to each his own. Do what you want to do in your bedroom. If that's your thing, go for it.
Thank you, Steph Natural. I appreciate that.
What she say?
She said I was-
Some people are into pegging. Yeah, some people are.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm not down for that, but
Somebody said we should do this monthly.
I mean, I'm actually having a really good time with you guys.
Okay, but real talk, doesn't that make you question your husband's sexuality? That's a really good question. Like, if your husband was into that, would you feel like you got some things to tell me? Like, you got some secrets that you want to talk about? Like, or could it just be another form of pleasure?
Well, their prostate is back there.
True.
So
I mean, it is a very
it could,
pleasurable area.
It could be that a man is just
He just enjoys that.
He's just open with his sexuality and he's comfortable with it. So I mean, it could be either.
It could be either, and I don't know that it necessarily means that him taking it from you means he would take it from a guy.
Right.
I don't know.
It's a conversation for you and your man.
Exactly. Like, I mean, I don't know.
To each his own.
I don't know. Yeah. But I'm not sure that if I was asked to do that, that might be where I draw the line. Like, I don't know. I can pleasure something around in that area without all of that.
Yeah.
Okay? Just let me do what I do, okay? We don't need that.
I got you, boo.
I got you. Pleasure you want, pleasure I can give you, okay? Hi, what is Kelly's YouTube? Kelly, what is your YouTube?
Miss Kelly's World. MissKellisWorld.
All of that. MISS. I thought you was going to go to MISS. Hey! You know, we never finished season 1.
Oh, it's only one season.
I know! We never even finished it. Was y'all watching the, what is it called?
P-Valley.
P-Valley. Did y'all watch P-Valley? I think we got like halfway through the first season, and I think we kind of forgot about it. We need to finish that. We probably got about 3 or 4 episodes left.
Would either of you be a surrogate if the other one wanted children?
That's a really good question.
Wow.
That I don't think we've ever talked about. I feel like somebody else asked this question, like, would I donate eggs to Kelly if she needed them? I think that, I don't know. I feel like that's something we would have to talk about.
Never.
But she don't need no eggs.
Right now, I just got tested. I just had this in my video. If you guys watch, if anybody follows me, I just talked about going to get my egg reserve test and everything. So everything is flowing fine.
Perfectly, yeah.
So at this point, we haven't had that conversation about donation or surrogacy.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody else said that they got to finish it. P-Valley was good. Okay, so they're doing it January 9th. So they done pushed it back to January 9th.
It's a long time.
It is a long time. I guess because of the holidays, they wanted to just wait. This was probably, well, I wonder if this was going to be the last one before the holiday. Probably. Who else would y'all want to see on Versus? I've been trying to think about that. Like, who else do they need to have on Versus? I don't know. I was trying to think of, like, wouldn't it be epic if we could have Beyonce on the Versus? But who's she gonna go
Who's
against?
she going?
Who she? It just needs to be the Beyonce version of Versus. You versus you, like literally.
Yes, that's
all the Beyonce songs. Okay?
But you know what kind of verses I want to see?
Groups.
I want to see like a
SWV and Escape.
Yeah, yes.
That would be a great. That would be a great versus.
Like a Drew Hill and a Backstreet.
No, I wouldn't put Backstreet. I'd put like NSYNC with Backstreet. But I don't feel like people are checking for them like that. Jodeci. Ooh. Okay.
And somebody.
Boys to Men. And Boys to Men.
Ooh.
Jodeci and Boys to Men. Ooh. I feel like even though they're completely different styles, it's still like that same kind of era. Like,
if anybody heard me, I want to see that. Yes, it's Kelly with an I. When is the last time we just talked about taking a girl show?
I don't know. I love Kiki, but I wouldn't put her against Beyonce.
Kiki, my Kiki?
Yeah. I don't think that I would put her against Beyonce. I don't feel like it's very many people you can put up there next to Beyonce. Not that her vocals ain't killing it, but I just feel like Beyonce needs the whole Versus stage by herself.
Yeah, because she's such an icon.
She's an icon. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, who would you put up there next to Janet Jackson? Put her up there by herself. Like, in my opinion.
Somebody getting personal with me.
Oh, what they say? Boyz II Men did one? Did I miss it?
I missed
Who
that.
Who did they do it with? Beyonce and Mary J?
Absolutely not.
Beyonce versus Janet Jackson.
That
could fly. I think it's just like a celebration of two legends. Like, you know, two icons. Kind of like the Patty and the Gladys. Or the Gladys and, Patty and the Gladys. It's like two legendary women that you just celebrate. You know what I'm saying?
Kelly, do you like being an only child? No. Absolutely. Hell no. No. I wasn't really an only child growing up. My parents were the type of parents that gave a lot. So I had people living in my house, like growing up and going to school and eating dinner and stuff like that. But when you get older and you don't, you see that? And so now that I'm older, I'm glad that I have my best friend. And I have other friends as well that that are more like my sisters than friends, or my brothers than friends. But I'm a family person, and for me not to have family sucks a little bit.
Yeah.
And parents work on your nerves sometimes, and then you be the one that you got to do everything. You know what I'm saying? Like my parents, when they going back and forth, you know what he did? He acted like it was a spider. He acted like he threw it on me. And then Daddy called like, she is overreacting. I didn't even do nothing. I was like, so you just want a sister or brother to be like, can you handle them today?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
that would be nice. I mean, I have tons of siblings, but I think it's different when you don't have the same mother and father. Or even the same, like, I grew up with my mother, not my father. So, even all the siblings that I have, we all have the same dad, but I never grew up in the house with my dad. Like, it would be great to have a sibling on my mother's side that I could do that back and forth with. Like, I love Gracie. Y'all know Gracie, I love her to death. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, just having that, yeah, I feel like it would be different.
Yeah. You think I should answer this?
I mean, sure. Why not?
Kelli, since y'all getting, who is this? Bridget's life. I'm gonna call your name.
She
now.
in there. You knew that question was personal, but she said she was gonna ask it anyway.
Bridget's life.
Hey, Siege, can you come let Oscar out for me? Yeah, thank you.
Kelli, if you needed to, excuse me, it's the wine. Kelli, if you needed, would you consider a sperm donor to have a child? I feel like this is so personal, but I'm asking you.
Wow.
I would like to pick.
Man, that's a good one. Sorry. The Isley Brothers versus Earth, Wind, and Fire. That would be so lit. Yeah. It would be so lit. Okay, but go back to your question. Sorry.
I like to think that I could get sperm from somewhere
without having to
pay for it.
Okay, well, that's that on that. I like that answer.
You like that answer?
Okay.
That's how I feel right now. Mm-hmm. But I am not opposed to any modes to becoming a mother.
Mm-hmm. So, that was a good answer. Absolutely, yes. We still love Grey's Anatomy.
Yes,
love it.
If it goes off, I'm gonna have to have a session, a mourning, a funeral, and a therapy session.
I'm probably gonna cry for a while.
Yeah.
I cry on like a regular episode. If they were to like end, I'd be so sad. But I will say that the only way that I would not watch Grey's Anatomy, I think, is if Meredith left. I don't think I would keep up. Do you feel like you would still watch if Meredith left?
Yes.
I don't think I would.
Why? Because
it's Grey's Anatomy. Like, literally, she is Grey's Anatomy, I feel like.
Well, I felt like there's been so many iconic people that have left the show, and it still has been so good.
Because she's still there. You don't think it's because of her?
I think that she has something to do with it, but I also think that it's because of the writing and the show itself. And I think when you go into medical, it just doesn't get old.
Like there's
the storyline
something. I'm always like, dang, how do they keep coming up with
the storyline is great, and the acting is great. There's so many characters on there. It's great.
Say hello. Come on over and say hello. Hey. Shout out to Siege. Hey. All right. Oh, okay. I don't see no more questions. I feel like the last thing I see is Jodeci would be great. Do you see something after that?
Kelli, are you a full-time YouTuber? No, I am not. I wish.
Huh?
It's probably been more than 10 minutes.
Oh, no. It's been a long time. We get ready to end this. Like 10 minutes. Yeah, I feel like I said 10 minutes the last time.
Yeah.
Somebody said it's good without her. They've had episodes without her. That's true. They have.
Would you consider doing a podcast together?
Oh, I don't know.
I think I've asked her about this before. I think we talked about this. Yes, we did. A long time ago. Like at the apartment. It wasn't a podcast. It was
I think it was more of just like a live. Like continuing to do something like this.
Yeah. Which would now, in this day, probably translate into a podcast.
Yeah. It would.
Yeah.
But it's not something we've talked about since then. I don't feel like.
I don't know. We don't know.
Never say never.
Never say, never say,
Never.
never.
Hey, that album. LaShonda, why did I start going to therapy? I started therapy for when I was going through my infertility journey and trying to have, Reagan and just.
Look, I have a dress.
Oh, you have a beautiful dress
So
on.
Got a rabbit.
It does. How pretty. So that's why I started going to therapy, just because I needed someone to talk to going through, trying to conceive and all of that good stuff. And then, as all things, when you start therapy, you go for one reason, and then there's a host of other things that come up that you don't even think that you need. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't you say that? You can start therapy for one thing, and then you quickly realize, wow, there's so many things in my life that I need to talk about or I need to process through. There's so many things. I highly recommend therapy to everybody who watches this. I promise you, you probably feel like you don't need it, but I promise you, it's life changing. It's life changing. You didn't.
Need it.
I told her I was
like,
you
against
need
it.
a therapist.
I called her on some best friend stuff, and she was like, I'm not equipped to handle this. This is not best friend talk. I need a therapist. Be careful, honey. And I was still against it. She gave me therapist number, which I'm still so blessed by, because we literally covered her.
Literally, I don't tell anybody else who my therapist is. Nobody.
No.
One, because they be trying to book her up, and I'm like,
She's booked.
She's booked and busy, and I'm so sorry.
No.
You cannot have her. No.
So my
But
life
she's
has truly
amazing.
changed.
She's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Something I never knew I needed.
if you've been thinking about it, get it. Yes, Nita, please stop asking. Why? Somebody explain to me the fascination. Why is that the common question?
What?
The question you keep asking. What is the appeal
I don't know.
of knowing the information? And how does your life change? And I'm not even being funny, but it is interesting. People that keep asking. Yes. At some point you have to realize that as a YouTube personality, we're being really gracious about sharing our life, period. Whatever it is that we feel like we want to share. So sometimes we go through things that we don't necessarily want to talk about in real time, and it should be respected. I think that it's a lack of boundaries if someone says they don't want to speak about something and you continue to harp on it. I think that that's unfair. You should give people a chance to go through whatever it is they're going through, good, bad, indifferent. Allow people to share when they're ready. You know what I'm saying? We didn't talk about trying to conceive with Reagan until we were ready. Because, people just are yeah, give me this. If you knew all the answers to your questions, how would your life change? That's just my thought about it. I know you guys probably mean no harm, but you have to think about that. If somebody doesn't want to talk about something, what could that mean? Why could they not want to talk about it? They just don't want to talk about it. Maybe it's sensitive. Maybe it's not. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. It's kind of asking a married couple when they're going to have a baby. Sometimes you just don't need to know. Or, you know what I'm saying? You'll know when they're pregnant or when they miscarry or when they talk about their trying to conceive journey. So I just would hope that you guys would try to be sensitive to other people, even YouTubers.
That put our lives out there.
Exactly.
Because we're still people. And I think that people forget that, because then that's what they come back and say, well, you want to put your life out there, so then you should answer the question.
That's the comment. I don't owe you a thing.
And so
nothing.
Then you get to that point where it's well, dang, we're people. So then we retreat backwards, and it's trying to go through what we're going through and still trying to be. I had a therapy session today. How do I go through what I'm going through and still show up?
Mm-hmm. You're still showing up. Be happy that she's showing up.
I'm trying to show up, and I'm trying not to be rude. You know what I'm saying? I want to be I want to be as transparent as possible, but like I keep saying to everybody, I'm not the only party involved. I want to be like, but I can't. Not at this time. So I just ask everybody to be patient with me. And when I get the opportunity, I will. Somebody keeps asking, will I freeze my eggs? I haven't thought about that option at this point. No. I'm still trusting God that it's going to happen in the next couple of years. So, but I am actively on top of everything I need to be active on. So if that needs to happen, you know, I'm on top of that. And that's something else therapy did for me, was make sure that you know what you need to know. Don't just sit there and put things off and just wait for things to blow up and then be like, oh no, what you mean I can't have no kids no more? What you mean my egg reserve is on 0? What you mean I'm not working? You know, make sure that you're keeping on top of everything. So if it comes time that she says, okay, it's time to freeze.
Yeah.
It's time for you. You got a donor? Do you got a man? What you got? It's
what we doing, right? What method we taking?
I'm staying on top of that.
Yeah.
Very realistic.
Yeah. This question, LaShonda, you have asked this question a million times, which is another thing that I have talked about before that maybe one day I'll share it, maybe I won't. You asked, do I have a relationship with my biological father? Yes, I do. This is also a situation that I'm not completely open-lipped about because it's not only my story. There are a lot of people involved in this story, and I do have my side, but I also have to be cognizant of who else it involves and what the benefit is. Like, sure, I can tell you everything to satisfy your curiosity, but will it help you? Like, is it a way I can talk about it and it's beneficial? So, when we talk about, you know, my biological father, it's not that I'm like, I'll never talk about it, blah, blah, blah. I just haven't gotten to the point where I'm comfortable about it. I don't even know if it's necessary. It's not all my story. So it's just like navigating, you know, like I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings. I'm not trying to, you know, say something like, it's just a lot. Like, and maybe if you've never been in that situation, it's hard to imagine. But just think of the different families and everybody on each side of the family that it has affected. You know what I'm saying? So, but yes, I do have a relationship with him. Yes. Will I talk about him more? I don't know. If you see him in a vlog, you see him in a vlog. But I just don't know if I'll ever sit down and just spill it out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I didn't even think about the fact that that's kind of, I mean, not the same exact situation I was going through, but something that you're not comfortable completely talking about because it involves other people. It involves other people. Like, you have to gotta realize if it was me, and I'm completely fine talking about myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And although those things involve me, I have to put myself in somebody else's shoes and say, do I want somebody else talking about this part of my life? You know what I'm saying? And until I get that go ahead from prayer, God, and in whatever direction that I'm led to go through, I can't do that. But I didn't even think about that you would have that same kind of feeling towards that.
Yeah.
Ooh, y'all getting personal. Y'all getting deep. This is emotional.
Sheesh.
Yeah. I know Gabrielle did. She went in. She kind of.
Cause I'm tired of seeing the question.
I'm just like okay. Damn. Everybody's like, I need a best friend like that.
Girl, live. Okay.
Yeah. I see it in the comments. Like, I need a Gabrielle.
Dang.
You was like, look,
let me just say, and I feel like some people don't even mean any harm by it. I think you're so used to people who have public lives giving and giving and giving and sharing and sharing and sharing that when they decide something is personal, you kind of feel like, well, you've shared everything else. What's the difference? So I can understand that, but you know, you just have to think about it from all sides. You know, So all right now. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see nobody talking like crazy that I need to like block them. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody is being pretty respectful for the most part.
So said, how does the egg reserve test get taken?
Oh.
I've had so many tests done. Oh, how did they take that?
I feel like
I think there was that a blood? No.
I feel like it was an ultrasound involved, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was an ultrasound involved.
I can't think of the
so many
specifics
tests.
though. Like I'm trying to think. Like during our process, did they test that? They did, but I don't remember.
Because you went with me for one. I think you went with me for the fallopian tube opening. Because I have to make sure your fallopian tubes are open.
I'm Reagan.
Kind of my father is.
The egg reserve test, and then all of your hormone tests to make sure that your hormone levels are right. We're going to check to make sure that you're having regular periods and that you're ovulating on both sides. And that you're ovulating every month. Because you're going to drop an egg on each side every month. What is the quality of your eggs? These are all tests that you just go to your gynecologist and they're going to walk you through everything.
Mm-hmm.
You can also go to your reproductive endocrinologist and he will walk you, or just they already. They will walk you through that if you've gotten to that point.
Yeah.
I can't really explain all that. I've been through it. I'm not a doctor, but I can't really explain all that. But just ask for your egg reserve test and your hormone test. Let's ask them, what do you need to know? You need to know everything about your health concerning having a child.
Mm-hmm. Good answer. Someone said, have you ever posted something online that you've regretted?
Yeah.
Yes. I would say, okay, for real, 5 more minutes and then I'm done. It's been an hour and a half. I'm done. I'm tapped out. Have I ever posted? Yeah. I posted something that I've regretted. Yeah.
And my brother over here, Chad, called me while we're doing that off to the Instagram right now. I was like, okay. I thought it was a story. It is not a story.
He'd be looking out.
Get it off.
Yes, he'd be looking out. Let's see. Somebody said, are you serious? That's rude for no reason. What are you talking about? Did I miss the post or did I miss the question? Oh, Asia. Oh, this is why people were talking about blocking you. Because you kind of being lightweight messy. Like, there's nothing wrong with Chad Jr.'s tooth. He's a child and they lose teeth. And he has one that's literally getting ready to fall out at this moment.
I know.
But
yeah, do better than talk about kids.
And do better. Do you hear my husband? Like, some things are kind of just off limits. Like, because the way you said it, you implied that something was wrong. Like, 7-year-olds lose teeth.
Make you feel good to talk about kids?
They all lose teeth at different times. There's nothing wrong with, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand the question. So it's like, are you trying to be messy? Because if you are, I will block you. Because what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, but there's nothing to fix. Like, I really be trying to understand, like, trolls, what is your purpose? Like, literally, do you get off by asking these types of questions? Like, I don't understand it. And forgive me, Aisha, if you were just asking, but you have to kind of ask yourself, like, what? What is it? Like, what? You could have been like, is something wrong with his teeth? Or, you know, I'm like just trying to figure out a nicer way that you could have put that wouldn't seem so messy.
Or we're talking about Kelli and Gabriel.
Right. Leave my kids up out of it.
Kids are off.
Yeah. Because I feel like that had some slight shade to it.
Kids are off. Yes, Jacoby, I will be fine. Thank you. Yeah, somebody... advice on newlyweds about sex.
Oops.
Have it all the time. Do it often. And if you are in COVID and working from home, then you should do it in the morning when you wake up, and then at lunchtime, and then before you go to sleep as a nightcap.
Okay, so you say you weren't being messy, and I believe you that you weren't trying to be, but I think this is also something this is like kind of a teaching moment, I feel like. People can't understand your tone when you ask certain questions. So sometimes you have to think about before you're so quick to spit it out, like, what is the meaning behind the question? Is it, you know what I'm saying? Like, is this going to come across offensive? Like,
read it back to yourself.
yeah, just kind of read it back to yourself because the way it came out was like, are you going to fix this teeth? Like, first of all, who said something was wrong with my baby's teeth? Like, don't come for my kids. Please, come for me all day. But please just leave them out of it. So I believe you. If you say you are being messy, I believe you. But this is the warning. So, just an FYI.
Internet auntie. Amen, Kelly. I don't know what I said. Did I say don't come from baby? You okay, baby? Somebody wants to deep from my phone case. Amazon.
Oh, yeah. You always have the cutest phone cases.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I think it was just worded wrong. I appreciate the apology. I promise I'm not trying to, like, come down on you. But I think it's a good moment for everybody to be like, people can't take your tone through a comment. So sometimes you may mean nothing by it, and it comes across offensive. Like, is she popping bubbles? She popping bubbles over
I know
there.
it's making TT. Please. Not pinch you. Just said, don't make God, mommy, pinch you. I do talk about pinching people, right?
But the topic is truth or drink. Exactly.
Right.
So, yes, Taylor, I do have about 30 more bands, maybe like 25 at this point. So
I got my booty bands. I got my booty bands. I got my booty bands.
I'm gonna get my booty. I'm gonna get my booty.
Do y'all hear this man?
I didn't need the band.
Inappropriate. You don't need the band.
Right back to truth or drink. Can they truth or drink?
Right. Nobody has asked any more. No more truth or drink questions. I don't have nothing in my cup anyway. So, I'm sorry, y'all. You keep asking. This is from fancyhomebody.com. Fancy Homebody. She has the cutest loungewear. She just had a drop today. I don't know if any of it is left, but you can go on the website and check it out. I got my little outfits. I swear I've spent so much money on this website. But I love it. I know. She has the cutest stuff. We should do a meetup girls brunch when COVID is over.
We definitely need to do something. You've been talking
should.
about a meetup forever.
We literally, the plan was to have like our grand meetup this year. We were like getting ready. No, like we were like touring places. Like we were trying to plan it out, and then COVID hit. So maybe next year for our 10-year anniversary of vlogging, we'll actually have a meetup in our home city. Okay, like. Oh, I keep seeing this question too. Where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years?
I see myself happy. That's really all I have to say. I see myself happy and flourishing, and everything that I am manifesting now coming into fruition, and being fruitful, just everything. I see no one stop that. So I see mommy, he hit me. I see all of that.
You said no one stop that.
No one stop that.
I love that. No one stop that. I love that. Oh, let's see. In 5 to 10 years, where do I see myself? I mean, still happy, still raising my family. I don't know if I see myself being on YouTube in the capacity that I am now. But I don't know. I just feel like I want, there's so much that I see, like the vision for Chad and I, and like our ministry wise, and like helping with like relationships and stuff like that. Like that's what I see us kind of transitioning to at some point. Like, yeah, that's what I see. But we all gonna be happy. We all gonna be healthy. We still gonna be traveling. Hey, I'm gonna be an auntie. I'm gonna be a TT.
You gonna be a TT?
I'm gonna be a TT. I can't wait. Like,
I want her to be a TT.
Because
I'm an awesome TT.
She is. She literally is the best. Like godmommy / TT. Isn't she the best? See?
Yes.
She is the best. So I want that opportunity to be godmommy TT. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So that's the plan.
Kelly, is black your favorite color? Yes! Capital yes.
Yes.
Gabe, when are you going to cut your hair? I think you mentioned in the last vlog.
Oh, I
Why
did.
you want to cut your hair?
Because it gives me grief.
Girl,
It gives
bye.
me grief. I'll be so over my hair. I just talked about it today on the live. It just don't act right. I don't feel like my hair has been the same since I moved back from Tennessee. I just feel like that hair that I had there, I don't know what happened to it. Because this that I have now, well, this ain't it. But what's up under here ain't about to right. So yeah, I would probably not cut my hair off because I don't particularly care for myself with short hair. But I do think about it. It's just like I'm over it. I think I'm also just like in need of a new style. Like I just want to switch it up. But I don't know what that is yet. So it could be that I'm just kind of bored with my current look. Maybe that's what, maybe it's not my hair that's bothering me. Maybe it's just like I just need to switch it up. And I feel like this is the longest period of time since I've gone without having like, normally I do like some crochets or some locks or some, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I haven't really done my protective styles lately this year. Like since real earlier in the year.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So I think I just need a break from it.
Look at that one.
Relationship with a married man.
Ooh, have we ever had
Right
one?
there.
Is that what it said?
Look.
What?
Right there.
Ask Siege, have you ever heard of the Jerusalem dance?
What is your Jerusalem?
Jerusalem dance?
No, never heard of that.
He's not heard of it. It's okay, Asia. It's okay. You don't have to keep apologizing. It's totally. I believe you. I believe you because the troll would not keep apologizing. So I believe you. I appreciate your apology. Thank you. Have I ever considered locking my hair? I have.
Really?
Just a brief moment. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Janelle B. Stewart. She used to be on YouTube as like, what was it? Black is Beautiful, I believe was her name. She has sister locks, and I love them. I think that they're beautiful.
I love sister locks.
So that I feel like if I ever did it, that would be what I wanted, sister locks, because they look so pretty on her, and it's just like having like just straight hair. You know what I'm saying? She puts it up in buns. She's done like twisted it out or braided it out. It's just so cute. So I feel like that's the only thing that I've really considered. Would I really go through with it? That I don't know, because I just feel like I don't know. I feel like I would miss having like my wigs and all my protective styles and stuff. So I don't know. Ooh. Ooh. All right, y'all. Last couple questions, and then it's a wrap.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said they got expensive. They got sister locks, and they're expensive. It's expensive to keep up, or it was just expensive to get them. Somebody said close out with a selection. Oh, Brazilian waxing. Advice for the first time. Take a shot.
Take 3 shots.
Take a couple shots. Calm your nerves.
I screamed. You can hear me all throughout the whole place.
Chad's reading the question.
Yeah, take a shot. Or take like, if you're not, you know what I'm saying, if you're like driving or something, don't take a shot. But take like a leave or something, like a pain reliever.
Or have somebody drive you.
And I also use numbing spray. There's a numbing spray, GG's waxing numbing spray or something. It's good. I like it. What?
How did Gabe feel about the dude that almost shot Kelly?
Oh. How did I feel about the dude that almost shot you? How did I feel? I feel like I was ready for it to be over with.
She cried about him. He called me one day and like cussed me out like on the phone, and she was standing in my bedroom with me. And when I turned around from the conversation, she was in a face full of tears. And I was like, well, what the hell is wrong with you? Why do you let him talk to you like that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And like I talked about in my live, it took so long for me to get out of that situation.
So long.
So
yeah, I was not a fan. I was like, you deserve so much more than this. Like, yeah. And it's crazy because when it happened and you were ready, you were gone. She didn't say nothing. I feel like it had been like a month or two, and I was just like, you know what? What happened to old boy? Because I ain't heard you say nothing about She cut it. She cut it.
And been gone ever since.
Yep.
Can you guys sing Let It Snow or a gospel song?
Let it snow.
Oh, sing it. Sing it.
I don't know how to sing.
All right. Do you have one last question? 500 to install and about 150 to maintain.
And I'm not sure if we're gonna go skydiving if we want to.
I can't see you.
3.
Would you go skydiving, see?
No.
No. I don't think I would either. We were just talking about this the other day, going skydiving. I used to want to, but now I just don't know. I'm kind of scared.
I'm over it. I wanted to too. I want bungee jumping and...
Who might
We're
say
really talking about this podcast.
The Best Friend Podcast.
Hey, coach.
Who said that?
What?
Did somebody say, hey, coach?
Yeah, somebody said, hey, coach, something I didn't read out.
Oh, I missed it. Who was that?
Yeah, they're probably talking to you.
I am. I love it. Hey, whoever you are, I can't.
Hey, coach,
find
this
it.
is Minnie. Just got the Gabriel wig. Can't wait to wear it.
Hey,
Kamisha.
hey, girl.
Hey,
Oh, I'm
Kamisha.
excited to see. You got to send me a picture, okay?
Kelly, how do you prevent heat damage when you straighten your hair? I straighten it twice a year, and that's it. So y'all see it's in a ponytail now? When it starts to sweat back and all of that, it's it.
And you let a professional do it.
And you let a professional do it. If you do it yourself, I pray for you.
Yeah. Even though I don't know, I went to a professional and got heat damage. So choose your professional.
Choose your professionals wisely.
Okay.
And I tell her that too.
Yeah.
Don't be just letting anybody on your head.
Because it'll be a situation.
Um,
All right, you guys. I feel like that's it. I don't see any more questions to answer. Do I listen to Queen Naja's music? I do like her music. I do. She's a YouTuber. Do you watch her vlogs? I can't.
yeah, I do.
Yeah. I like her.
Oh, thank
How
you
can
for
we
my
follow
haircut.
Kelly? Miss Kelly's World. MISSK.
I was like, what is it?
MISSKELLISWORLT. I'll put it in the chat again.
Thank you.
Do we have our pink and green picked out for inauguration day? I do not. Excuse me, I do not.
No.
I was really trying to go. Like I really wanted to be there.
And what have you decided on that?
I don't know.
Yeah, because this COVID thing is getting
I know, but I
stupid.
really wanted to be there. Like,
I did too. We talked about
we
it.
talked about going. I
Thank
love
you.
his haircut too.
C-cut.
Would you ever dye your hair?
Yes.
I would never dye my hair. I don't dye my hair. I'm still not graying yet either, y'all.
Which is crazy to me. So crazy.
No grays yet. But no, that's what wigs are for. That's what wigs are for.
Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button. Like button.
What he said.
What he said.
Okay.
It's on the comment.
All right, you guys. This has been so much fun. I don't see any more questions that we've missed. Do you see any that we've missed? It's been a really long
There's
time.
a lot coming through here, so I can't really
Bye.
say.
Next class, the next macro class is in January. January 18th. Registration opens that last weekend of December. So be on the lookout for that.
Yes, I am enjoying school, and
Somebody said $1,300 for Sister Lock installation.
It looks expensive. One of these ladies that work at
and
it.
also, I used to have dance lessons.
We did, and then COVID happened, and we just didn't go back. Gabe, if I'm looking for a stylist, Plush Hair by Patrice. Okay. Are you local, girl? Would you take the COVID? No. The
The
COVID
vaccine, I can't. That's another story time.
It is.
My illness. That's another story time. Favorite memory is best friends. I think that's a good way to go out.
Yes, this will be our last question. What is our favorite? Because look, we got kids and iPads.
We got
and
kids.
It's just too much. So, what is your favorite memory, Kel? You gonna say hi?
Say hi to Pete, baby.
I am ready to fall. Somebody
She's
said praying for
looking at
you.
herself over here.
Somebody said praying to you, Kelly.
Okay, thank you, baby.
This is
That's what it said.
Truth and Drink has become the family. What's your favorite memory?
Are you comfortable? I
I don't know either. I'm trying to think.
This was so
Okay,
much
can we pause this for just a moment while we're
just a
listening?
second.
Yeah.
My favorite best friend memory. I have so many.
There are so
I see Chicago.
I think I'm gonna go with
Which one?
Oh yeah, Mommy thinks we're twins. Look, somebody said
Because we
you
are.
and
You
Sage-
stole my face.
stole the whole thing. I think I'm gonna. I've mentioned this before, but it was so. Can we pause this for a second?
She's like, look, y'all need to hurry up.
I think I'm gonna go with, because we have so many memories as not just friends but family. There was a time that I called her or was with her. I can't remember if we were in person or called on the phone. She don't like talking on the phone, so I don't like to go in person. And that was my thing. And I don't know what I was talking about, but I think I was upset. I was upset. Something had happened with a man or a situation or a family member. Whatever had happened, I was upset. And instead of being, it was a situation where it could have been like, girl, we getting ready to pop off, or let's gossip, and he ain't this and he ain't that. And instead of doing that, she said, instead of gossiping, instead of joining with you in this moment, I'm going to stop and I'm going to pray. We're going to do something different in our friendship. That would be my favorite.
Yeah, that's a good one. I don't know that I can top that. That was a good one. Like, it made me teary-eyed. It was. I remember that.
Oh, you are teary. Look at you.
It was. I remember that.
You do.
Mm-hmm. I don't know that I can beat that. Mine was going to be the funny memory,
You can be
which
funny.
was running down the street.
Oh,
in
Compton.
On Crenshaw.
On Crenshaw.
That will forever be my favorite. Like, we literally, like, legit had on bikinis and tennis shoes.
And we legit
running
was like,
down Crenshaw Boulevard.
let's go jogging.
At night. It was not at midnight time. It was dark.
And we put our tennis shoes on and went jogging.
It was the funniest
Why did we do that?
thing. The influence of certain things.
I still remember your swimsuit.
Me too. I don't remember yours.
It was
but I
a
remember
polka
it
dot.
was polka dot.
Yeah.
It was black and white polka dot.
Why don't I remember mine?
I don't remember yours.
Oh, that wasn't memorable.
It must not have been.
Oscar is 11. Oscar is 11.
Oh, it was the funniest thing. It legit was the fun. I don't even know how far we ran, how long we were out there, but we were just like,
How we made it back.
we were like, you know what? We've had too much to eat, too much to drink. We about to run it off.
Run it off. That's what we're going to do.
That's exactly what we do.
Not change cars.
I haven't been skateboarding
I don't
in a
recommend.
long time.
Not on Crenshaw.
Somebody
Oh my
said more
goodness.
TikToks with
More TikToks with Siege. Okay, well, we'll work on that. So this was fun, you guys. Thank you for watching and sticking around for an hour and 53 minutes.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. This was only supposed to be like 1 hour.
That was almost
The top.
2 hours.
It was almost 2 hours. So if you have stuck around this long, thank you. We really, really appreciate y'all. We love y'all, and we'll try to do this again because this was fun. We won't wait like 6-7 years before we do this
No.
again, because I feel like the last time we did it was so long ago. Yes.
My favorite song is...
Oh, did somebody ask you your favorite song?
Yeah, what's your favorite song?
Well, what's your favorite song?
My favorite song might be Dance Monkey.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. So
I'm ready
we'll
for my
see you
birthday.
guys later.
Good
Woo! Bye.